This is one of the highlights of this benefit tonight, and for me, it's definitely the highlight because it's something that's near and dear to my heart, as you know, financial aid for our students. You can see behind me quite a few students, and this represents the number of students that would receive financial aid and do receive financial aid every year. Last year, I'm very proud to say that this very small but wonderful and loving school was able to award over $250,000 of financial aid. So rather than hear from me, I want you to hear from one of our top seniors, a young lady who's in my government class doing a great job. Unfortunately, we've only had her at our school for 2 years, but she's done great things, and I'm very proud of this young lady, Kelci Robbins.
Hi and good evening. My name is Kelci Robbins and I'm a senior at Thomas Edison. I was accepted to Edison my junior year. My parents first realized something was different with me when I was in kindergarten. I wasn't learning my ABCs or my numbers as fast as the other kids. The teachers always complimented my parents on what a good kid I was. I was quiet and I never caused any problems. I always sat in the back of the room. I sat in the back of the class so no one would notice me. My parents soon realized, with the help of doctors and teachers, I had ADD, attention deficit disorder, and later found out I had dyslexia. By the 5th grade, I was tested for a learning difference. It always been hard for me to read, and even harder to read out loud in front of class. I didn't know any of my words. I stumbled through, and my classmates would tell me to hurry up. I even had a teacher give me a referral because I refused to read out loud. The 2 words, try harder, were said to me so much I never want to hear them again. How can you try harder when you're doing the very best you can? I tried several different medications for my learning difference, but they made me sick, or I wanted to sleep all the time. In middle school, throughout high school, I was in LRC, Learning Resource Center. It was located in the basement. It was the only class downstairs, so everyone knew where I was going. I felt awkward and singled out. I never really had any friends because they didn't understand my difference. I had classmates call me retarded and stupid. I told a fellow student off in the middle of class one day because I got tired of him calling me stupid. My teacher let me do it because she knew what I had been dealing with all year. To be honest, it felt great to stand up for myself. Unfortunately, I started to believe I was stupid and retarded. For my sophomore year, my parents started looking for a new school that might help me with my learning difference. They found me Thomas Edison. I shadowed at Edison. I shadowed for a day at Edison, and a whole new world opened up to me. I found out I wasn't alone, and that day, I didn't have to hide my learning difference anymore. I remember the day I was told I was accepted, that Edison had accepted me. I started to cry, and so did my mom. My mom asked me if I was sad, and I said, no, I'm happy. I would start my junior year at Thomas Edison High School. I figured out through the last 2 years, I'm just as smart as the kids at my old school. I just learned differently. All my classmates at Edison learn differently. That's why Edison is so great. Until I came to Edison, I never read any books on my own. My old school would read them to me or have an aide do my work for me. Last year, for the first time, I read Hunger Games, all on my own, all by myself, and now I've read several books more. Thank you, Miss Fellows Russell and Miss Johnson, for giving me the gift of reading. At Edison, I have small classes, about 8 students in each class. My old school had 30 or more students. Teachers didn't notice me. I love my classes at Edison. My teachers are great, even my government teacher, who won't let me dye my hair 2 different colors. Without everyone's support in this room, many students could not afford to come to Thomas Edison. Your generous donations allow me and many of my classmates to be able to reach our dreams. And 1 out of 4 Edison students will benefit from your kindness. Again, I can't thank you enough. However, there is 3 very special people I want to thank: Mom, Dad, and Grandma. Without you, I would not be standing here tonight. I love you guys. In the future, I hope to work part-time and take PCC classes and hope to go to beauty school. And when I'm done, I will come back and help Mr. McGuire with his looks. Thanks for your support this evening.